So my name is Daniel Maldette. I am the owner and operator of the Columbus location of CMIT Solutions. Start out, I have a short video to watch.
What do you think of when I say the word hacker? Some creepy dude in a basement? Well, that's a misconception. What if I told you there's a class of hackers who don't just have social skills, they have more social intelligence than anyone you'll ever meet? David Kennedy is one of them. He's what's known as a social engineer, or a people hacker. His craft is to dupe you into doing things and sharing information you probably shouldn't.
Can I just get your credit card number?
Some use it for illegal activity. In David's case, companies pay him to find out if employees are leaving the company vulnerable. He and his team show us how it's done. Step 1, spoof his number so it looks like he's calling from inside the company, and then call tech support.
Hello, you there? Hello?
Hi, this is Ken. How may I help you?
I was wondering if you can take a look at a website I'm trying to get to. It's for a big customer thing I'm working on for Monday, and I can't seem to get to the website from my computer.
Sure. What's the website? I'll see if I can get to it.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate the help. I mean, it could be a stupid thing. I'm really stuck with computers, but so it's www.survey. That's SURVEY -pro.com.
Yeah, I got a prompt to open. I just clicked open, and I'm at the site now.
Here's what the IT guy doesn't realize. By clicking that link, he's just given David full access to his computer.
Whoa, okay, that's weird. I just hit it and it works. It seems like it's working fine now. Awesome. I don't know what you did, man, but I really appreciate the help.
Hey, no problem. That was easy.
That was it?
We're on his computer right now.
You were able to take over this guy's computer within, I would say, like under 2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes, yeah. Under 2 minutes, took over his entire computer, and think of it as not just his computer, but it's pretty much a downfall of the entire company.
In this case, the company was paying David to hack them and see if their employees would fall for it. They did. To show you this demo, we agreed not to use the company's name. Kennedy hacks to protect. He's part of a growing number of hackers using this skill for good. Josh Corman's one of them too. He started a group to help bridge the gap between hackers and big companies.
Hacking is a form of power. Not surprisingly, as you walked into my house and saw all the Spider-Man stuff, I'm a big fan of the Stan Lee line of with great power comes great responsibility. We're coming to a point where the outside world, with a breach a week, a breach a day, affecting people's personal lives and national security, we got to grow up a bit, and we need to be very deliberate about how we use that power.
Corman formed the group after his mom passed away.
She was my science teacher. She kind of taught me that darkness is the absence of light, cold is the absence of heat. You know, if you see something missing in the world, maybe it's our job to put it there. I think the world's going to be whatever we want it to be and whatever we make it. There are very, very bad people, which means it falls to the good people to try to fight it.
You feel like you have a very personal responsibility.
We have so much potential to shape our culture, our values, our safety. If not us, then who?
Pretty scary to see how easy it is for a hacker to gain access into a network.
Especially since that guy was from the IT department.
Right, right. Thanks for asking me to come here and talk about cyber threats and how they may impact your business. So what is a cyber attack? Cyber attacks are unwelcome attempts to steal, expose, alter, disable, or destroy information through unauthorized access to computer systems. Does your business have information at risk? Have you thought about how a cyber attack may impact your business? So think about a personal situation, unauthorized bank account charges, stolen passwords. Now think about if that would happen to your business. So in the next few slides, we'll see statistics that show most small businesses are not prepared for a cyber attack and the resulting impact if that does occur. So we hear a lot about high-profile attacks against big business and governments. Did you know that almost 3/4 of cyber attacks happen to small businesses? And small businesses are not nearly as prepared. Most don't have IT departments or IT people, and many aren't aligned with an IT solution provider. Isn't it kind of staggering to see that 60% of businesses that experience an attack will fail within 6 months? Let's see why. The cyber attack is costly, with small businesses paying an average of $83,000 in ransom. Not every business pays a ransom, but as you can probably imagine, the less protected a business is, the higher the risk. Look at the average cost of downtime, $274,000. Whether a ransom is paid or not, a small business may not have the resources to recover. And over on the right here, you can see that most businesses are concerned, 66%, 14% are prepared, and 85% don't realize the cost of a cyber attack. And also see most cyber attacks are caused by 52% human error, and weak passwords, 66%. The high cost incurred by many businesses from a cyber attack is because they were not prepared. They probably didn't have adequate security measures in place to minimize downtime, recover quickly, and not pay a ransom. So why would a hacker want to target your business? Maybe to steal or leak information about your customers, your employees, or even private data specific to your business. Data breaches from attacks in 2020 on businesses cost an average of $175 per record. Disrupt services like taking down a website to create chaos. I'm not sure if you've heard the recent news about Lincoln College closing after 157 years. They were hacked, and their business was disrupted. All systems required for recruitment, retention, and fundraising efforts were inoperable, and they were not able to recover from that. They demand payments of money. Hackers not only target businesses and ask for ransom, but they also try hacking into regular users' accounts to take advantage of things like online banking, online retail, where financial transactions are involved. And I recently found out that right here in Columbus, Franklin Conservatory was hacked. 5,000 people were affected by that hack. So some key facts to take away from that hack is, number one, it took 3 months to recover. Second, a ransom of an unknown amount was paid. And third, the, quote, conservatory has taken steps to enhance the security of its network, unquote. What tells me is they weren't prepared for an attack if they have to then take steps to enhance their network. The key factors here is to be prepared beforehand and not react afterwards. So many hackers hack because of a political agenda or a personal belief or to expose an injustice. Next, let's look at the threat landscape and how an attacker can gain access to your business network and data. I picked out 5 that I felt were really important. Passwords. So weak passwords are easy to crack. A 6-digit password can be cracked by a hacker in 10 minutes. Not updating and not patching operating systems and software give an opportunity for hackers. And again, we're going back to the person, the employee, and email, spam email. I mean, hackers target people through email, and we're all familiar with that. The way to overcome that is by having more secure measures in place. And a firewall is a protection as well against hackers. I envision it as like a brick wall around your business. The better firewalls have better technology, and they're just going to protect better, keep hackers out. And data should be encrypted, especially if it's data that's on a laptop or data that's on a flash drive or being transferred through the internet. Imagine if a flash drive that doesn't have encrypted data gets lost in a parking lot. Someone who finds it has complete access to that data. Now we'll see the best way to protect your business from hackers is by using multiple layers of security. I kind of think of this as an onion. Onion has multiple layers. The more layers you have, the more difficult it is for a hacker to get through those layers. Technology at the top is a lot of what providers help businesses with. That technology may be protecting workstations, it may be protecting servers or firewalls. Policies and procedures in training of policies and procedures in place and training of employees, of contractors, consultants, vendors on best practices, and also what to do if something happens. So it's clear how to act if something happens. And the bottom, cybersecurity insurance. Because if a hacker gets through all these layers, then like Franklin Conservatory was hacked. They had 5,000 people who got affected at $175 each. That's slightly under $900,000. And cybersecurity can help out in that, right? But if it's not there, it's not going to help. So it's the backdrop. Kind of talking about working with an IT solution provider here, and you'd want to be working with an IT provider that understands your business, that has the technology to identify a potential issue, detecting the bad actors. So if someone does get through, we want to be able to detect them and respond before they're able to act. But there are those cases where the hacker can get through all those layers. If that's the case, then we want to be able to recover as quickly as possible. And that's planning. That's all in the planning stage. So going over it again, have the technology in place to identify the potential issue, protect your network and data, by detecting a bad actor and responding before they act, but able to recover your operations quickly if they do. Now, who is CMIT? CMIT was started in 1996 in Austin, Texas by Georgia Jones. Georgia confirmed recently, she's no longer with the company, but she confirmed recently that CM stands for computer moms, because she was helping other people with their technology at the time who wouldn't trust a mom. Management today wouldn't, if you ask them, they would tell you that it's completely managed IT. And so CMIT is the leading IT solutions provider in the US for small and medium-sized businesses. We take a proactive approach and a responsive approach to IT services by leveraging our network of experts and enterprise-level arrangements with our vendors. The CMIT network includes over 250 locations and 900 experts, technicians in the US and Canada. While each location is independently owned and operated, an invaluable level of cooperation exists for the benefits of our clients, our customers. So how can CMIT solutions help with cybersecurity? There are more, but I felt these are really the important ones. Protection of endpoint devices. Endpoint devices are workstations, servers, firewall, mobile devices. There are various technologies that can be used to protect them. Security Operations Center, so that is a center of engineers and technicians that are standby 24/7 to remotely connect into computers. If there's any cybersecurity event, they're there to take care of it. That's the first line of defense. Providing robust email security and password security. When we take on a new client, we want to do a risk assessment. So we want to see what really needs to be addressed immediately. And that's what we're going to take care of first. Security awareness training. Again, the employees, the people, need to be aware of what to do and what not to do, especially with email scams. So we have ongoing training. And incident response planning, we want to make sure that we have the measures in place. If something happens, we can get the business up and running as quickly as possible. In our business, we call it continuity. So we want to be able to continue operation of your business, minimize the impact. So we worry about IT. And obviously it's recommended to partner with an experienced managed service provider and focus on running your business. Thanks for being here. I know that this was just surface level. There's a lot of depth to cybersecurity, which I'm not even familiar with, because we have vendors who provide the products and the services to help us protect our customers. But I'd be happy to answer any questions. If I can't answer them, I will make sure I find the answers. One of the things I mentioned about CMIT is we do have a huge network. So one of the great things about it is a constant and ongoing communication between technicians and owners about, hey, this customer experienced this. Has anyone else seen that before? Can so I'll try to find any answers I can. That's my information. If you have anything to reach out, any questions after the fact, feel free to do that.